The Colossus Barbell Spring Classic mock meet is right around the corner, and today I'm going to tell you what you're going to do the day of the meet. So let's get to it. So the first thing you're going to do is when you get to the gym is you're going to sign a liability form. After that, we're going to go straight into the weigh-ins. So even though we're not doing individual weight classes, we're simply going to take weight to determine who is the best lifter. So the weight is put into a formula along with the amount of weight you totaled with in order to determine what's called a DOT score. So once you're done weighing in, you're going to simply go over to the monolift. So this is a device we're going to use to adjust the height of the barbell to make things run as efficiently as possible for the squat. So with it being a monolift, you can do one of two things once you get your height measured. So when you're doing the competition, you're going to get 3 attempts for the squat. So with it being a monolift, you can either just simply squat up with the weight and we'll move the arms out of the way, or you can take the barbell up and walk away like a normal rack or a normal set of hooks. Now we're still going to bring them out of the way in order to just be efficient and keep things consistent throughout the entire meet, but you do not have to just stand there in place. You can simply walk it out if you want. Now while you're doing the squat, we do ask for a couple things. That one, when you pick up the weight and you're getting ready to squat, you remain motionless. So last year when we did this, we had a few people just jump around and whatnot, which makes it very difficult for the spotters to spot you effectively if they don't understand when there's a clear starting and ending point. So that we ask you to remain motionless for a brief second, then start your squat and come back up. So once you're done getting your rack height for the monolift, we're going to take you over to the bench press and get a rack height on that. So we don't have an adjustable way of making the bench very efficient, but what we do have is an extra set of J-hooks. So what we're going to do is we're going to simply take the bar from one side to the other while we adjust the pins to make sure it's correct for your bench height. So after that, you're simply going to take your cards and fill out the first attempt. So once you put this first attempt in, this is going to help us determine what flight you're going to be in and what order you're going to be in of that flight. So we typically make the first flight the lighter weights, then the second flight will be the medium amount of weights, and then the heaviest will be in the last flight. So that doesn't mean you're going to win or lose based on what flight you're in. It's just simply a way for us to make this meet run more efficiently and keep it consistent throughout the entire day. Now, when it comes to second or third attempts, you don't have to have those written down the day or at the beginning of the meet. You get to pick those after you take each attempt. Now, in order to make the meet run smoother and whatnot, you should have an idea of what you're going to do for your second and third attempt before the day starts. So last year when we tried doing, when we had the meet, there's a lot of people that were unsure of what they were going to do, and they were asking some of the staff that was running the meet to help them with second attempts. Now, we are more than happy to help you with the meet, but again, we ask that you try to have your second and third attempts kind of picked out in your head or what you're going to try to do in this meet before you come in. Because again, we only have so many people that can volunteer for this meet. And also, it's very hard for us to pick weights if we haven't seen you lift ever before. So we won't be able to give you a accurate way or accurate jump to take for your second and third attempts. So I hope you guys found this useful. Please message me if you have any more questions about going into this mock meet. I'm more than happy to help you. And also, if you have someone that's willing to volunteer, whether it's to load weights or do some of the stuff as far as entering weights into the computer or just a helping hand, please reach out and let me know what we can do. Thanks.